So we're back to Great Falls Iceplex. We've got the green light once again. Some major internet issues up here. Anyway, we'll get the provider, take a look at that. I apologize, guys. 4:11 to go, third period, and the comeback kids, Williston State Tetons, score two, come back, tie this game. It's 5-5 with 4:11 to go in the final period of action. Just a flurry in front of the Teton net just a moment ago by the Great Falls Argonauts, or the University of Providence Argonauts. Hey, Freudian slip 2 today. The draw's going to be to the left. Angus Lang. Won by Providence. The blue line, the wrist from the blue line. The deflection just misses the near side post. Hendrickson is there. It's going to bounce around, come right to him at half boards near side. That puck skirts away from the defenseman. Comes to neutral ice. Kotatsuki going to settle it down. Lift it on forward. Trying to get back and grab that Leo Felt. Here come the Tetons. Toe in the line. Moving it on in is Ballard. Ballard lost control of it. It's going to roll back to Dalton Johnson. Williston State played ahead. Ballard from his knees plays that one in back behind the Argo goal line, and it's cleared to neutral ice once again. 3:28 to go here. Final period of a 5-5 hockey game. Back and forth, to say the very least, here in the third period and the second period. Tit for tat, his goals have been answered. Augury in on Fry. Shot. Fry with the save. He covers the rebound as he stuffs the glove on his rear end. Make sure that puck isn't going to squirt free back behind him. 3:12. We got there. We're doing good? Yeah. All right. So it's going to be Eric Gatson, the captain of the Providence Argos, wins the draw clean back, and a good one. Backhanded up to Illing. Couldn't handle it. Picked up by Gatson, lost control of it. Hirschfeld, the near side, he's going to roll through. He's going to wheel through, up the wing, streaking up the wing. Hirschfeld, number 6, 180, and drops it off. That one's going to be picked up. Not handled. Borst brought in. Borst brought in. Now he's got it again. Plays it towards the slot. That one got deflected. Redla transitions back to offense quickly through neutral ice for the Tetons. He wanted the pull and drag, lost control of it. Borst once again going to pick it up. Illing couldn't quite reach out and gather that one. Great job by Hirschfeld. He's got it. He's going to lift it in on goal. That's going to be played by Lang. No, held at the 2:23 mark of a 5-5 hockey game. So a great home opener here for the University of Providence Argonauts. It's definitely got to make Coach Jeff Heimel and crew happy to see all the fans that came out on a Friday night, especially with football in town and such. In the loud student section. And they've been shouting and cheering down at the far end here. Almost right by the crowd of Teton fans down there as well. So pushed forward. Hendrickson going to drive it into the slot. Had it taken away from him at the last second. Bouncing puck ends up at neutral ice. Going to be dumped back down in deep by Dawson Smith. Picked up back below the goal line. Pushed forward for the Tetons. That one bounces ahead. It's going to be negated on the icing. Kotatsuki going to be forced to play it over to Smith near side. That one just up on the glass. Great hustle by Larson. Negates the icing as you look to center. That one couldn't quite get it. It's intercepted by the Tetons. A good breakout attempt here. Got a 2-on-2 developing, bringing it in. Shot. That one got deflected by Landsberg. Ends up back behind the goal. It's picked up by Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld now wraps that one high off the stanchion. It's going to be played ahead. Ballard now looking to do some damage below the goal line. He's got Landsberg there with him. Will Landsberg. Over to the Zamboni gate. Ballard's got his stick caught in the Zamboni door. Now he frees it on up. Working on the far side, Landsberg. Puck rolls free. King, nice pass to Mezek. Mezek, near hand side. Shurkin, down to Landsberg. Landsberg, backhanded that one. He's over to the far side. Ballard's got control of it there for the Tetons. Back to Ballard in front, shot. As he gets hammered in front. Kyler Mack is there. He and Ballard are mixed up in front. Still bodies lie. Larson manages to get it, clears it. That's going to be on goal. No icing. 32 seconds to go in the third. King with it now. King looks to drive up through neutral ice, and he does. Streaks up the wing. Pulls up a little bit. He's got Hirschfeld hounding him right at the top of the circle. Moving in. Rudlow. Hansen frees it up. 14 seconds to go in this game. Hansen looks to drive in. He got taken out right in front of the official. No call there. It's going to be brought back the other way by Weber. Weber dumps it in. Fry sets that one up, and that's going to do it for the third period. So the third period comes to a close. It is 5-5. So it looks like we're going to set up and head to a little bit of overtime. So we'll have a 2-minute break here, folks. We'll be right back live from the Great Falls Iceplex for the overtime period. A 5-5 hockey game. Stay tuned. So we're back live from the Great Falls Iceplex. Got about 20 seconds before we're going to get ready for some OT. ACHA hockey. It's been a wild one, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The Americans jumping out to the 2-goal advantage here to begin the third period, only to have Williston State storm back and score 2 of their own to tie this thing at 5. We're going to get ready for an overtime period. Netminders will change ends once again. It's going to be regular 5-on-5 for the 5-minute overtime period. Brought forward Larson. Steps in, takes a wrister. Lang's got it. He don't know where it's at. Larson saw it sitting there to jab at the rebound. Lang covers it up. So that's going to set the draw in the Williston State hand. It's going to be Auger Hendrickson on the draw to the left of the net. Hendrickson wins it back. Quick wrister from the point. Lang. Leo felt right on top of him. He's tied up with Garrett. Squeezes that rebound fairly easily. Draw one by the Tetons in their own zone, controlled. Shrinkin. King. Long pass ahead to Ballard. Nice drop pass there to the man cutting across. That was number 22, Landsberg. He dumps it into the zone. The Argonauts going to chase it on down there. Picked up by Checkets. Checkets on the breakout feed and played ahead quickly. Nice pull and drag move. Dropping on in. Backhanded towards the goal was Hirschfeld. just didn't get a lot on it. His stick was picked last second. Shot, and a great save. Larson in the goal, but he made a kicking motion as the puck ended up in the net. As he was getting shoved towards the goal, puck ends up in the back of the goal. Larson pleading his case. Had he not moved his knee in a kicking-like motion or a forward propelling-like motion, it probably would have counted because he was getting shoved into the goal by another player. But as it was, he did make a kicking forward motion with his knee as to direct the puck towards the goal, and that's illegal, and you can't do that. So immediately waved off by the official goalie. Coach Jeff Heimel absolutely not happy about that. He's down off the bench. Assistant Coach Kaufman throwing his hands up. He can't believe that. But it's the right call from my vantage point as Josh Larson made a forward motion, like I said, with his body, his knee in this case, and that's the part that it bounced off. Like I said, had he not moved and just gotten directed into the goal by the player and the puck followed him in, that would have been a good goal. But as it was, a great call by the official with 4:08 to go here in the overtime period. It's still 5-5. So as the excitement died down from the no goal, it's going to be dumped back down in by the Tetons into the Providence end. It's going to be tracked down there and a big hit put on by Redluff. Into the corner it goes. Push forward. Here come the Argos. Moving it ahead. Hansen into the corner. Hansen. Got tied up, and that puck squirted free, and it's played forward. Zanardzik moves it ahead. Zanardzik, pull and drag there. Drops to the top of the slot, trying to work it free from his knee. Shot, and a save by Fry. He looked behind him, but it's under him. Finally gets a whistle. That was a great play by Zanardzik. Cuts across the slot right at the dot, gets hauled down from his knees, still takes the shot, and a good one, almost goes in. So good opportunities at both ends of the ice here as this game's just been awesome. Awesome to say the least. We do apologize about the broken coverage, guys. Once again, I've worked diligently for the last week trying to figure out this problem. We're going to get the technician up here probably Monday, get him to revamp everything. Hopefully that'll work. If not, my hands are in the air. But I'm not a technical expert. I grew up with Oregon Trail on a green screen. So, played over to the sideboards. Hendrickson working hard there. It's Fry in goal. Not going to take his eyes off of that puck as it's being worked at the half boards. Finally scores free. Check it, Scott it. Trevor will lift that one forward. Steady goes down. It's centered. Some nice passing. Shot in on Fry. They tried to bank it off of him and ends up back behind the goal. That was a great attempt. It hit him, but it didn't go in. Ended up back behind the net. Didn't miss by much as Larson turns around, takes a whack at it, gets it into the zone. It's going to be back below the goal line. Leo Felt going to track it on down. Instead, it comes back to neutral ice. Going to be picked up there and worked in by Hirschfeld. Ahead to Gatson. Nice 360 there. He got it forward in a hurry. Here come the Argonauts. Moving it ahead. Shot. That one gloved by Lang, and he hangs on. So it's going to be Eric Gatson, the captain of the Argos, take the draw against Mezek in the Teton zone. Shot from the point. Great aggressive save by Lang as he flashes the left pad and kicks that one almost out of the zone. Keeping this a tie game with 2:15 to go in the overtime period. Played ahead. That one deflected. Bouncing around. It couldn't be corralled by Borst. Finally played in the zone, but Illing's offsides. It's going to be played forward. Deflected down in deep. Tracked down by the Argonauts. Kwiatkowski going to play that one. It's going to go all the way down. So Kotoski just put that a little too far. It's going to end up being icing at the 1:54 mark. Period 4, the sudden death overtime. Draw one by the Tetons that play towards the goal. And Fry made a nice save, directs casually the rebound to the corner. That one comes out to the blue line. Johnson's got it there, rips it. That one, a great blocker save by Fry. Rebound pops right back out to the top of the slot, though. Battle ensues. It's going to be held in by the Tetons at the point. Olkin presses it down low. He's got a goal in this game. Johnson's got it again. Wrister this time got through, and another blocker save by Fry. It's going to be held by the Argonauts. Brought in and pushed forward into the Teton end. Johnson to retrieve it there. He's going to play that one, looking for the long pass into neutral ice. Rudla makes a couple moves at the blue line, had it knocked away from him. Little drop feed there, looking for Hendrickson by Larson, was a little away. Turnover, and here comes King. King the other way for Williston State. Shot. Fry got a piece of that, deflects it over to the boards, out at the blue line. Down low, played towards the middle. Instead, it's turned over. The long bomb looking for Larson, didn't quite get through as King intercepted the pass. Played back below the goal line. Now it's going to be wrapped hard around. Nope, intercepted by the Tetons once again. Man, their forecheck has been hard tonight. Right in the right spots and stepping in all the passing lanes. 30 seconds to go in the overtime. Lifted forward, King. Loved it. Banks it off the boards. Picked up by Providence. Providence ahead. Looking to get in is Cody Hendrickson. He's just gassed from a long shift. Now he's got a back check once again. Try and get back as here come the Tetons. Looking to move it on in. Williston State, 10 seconds to go in the overtime. Mack's going to eat that against the boards. Williston trying to free it on up. Finally, with 2.8, we're going to have a whistle. Lang taking a look over at the bench, see if Coach John Bokus wants to bring him off for the extra attacker here with only 2.8 to go in the faceoff in the Argonaut zone. Looks like he's going to elect to leave him on the ice here. It's going to be Eric Gatson, the captain of the Argonauts, in his own zone, the last faceoff of this overtime, and that's going to do it for the sudden death. 5-5 the score. So 5-5 is going to be the end game here, I guess. Tie game 5-5 is going to be the final here from the Great Falls Iceplex. There's no shootout or second sudden death in collegiate hockey. We'll line up and shake hands here. Collegiate hockey tradition. So I'd like to thank you very much for tuning in to this live streaming YouTube broadcast. The Williston State Teton Athletics, the University of Providence's initial inaugural hockey game. It's going to end in a 5-5 tie in what was a spirited match, and the crowd may not like it, but we get to look forward to it once again tomorrow night. And I do apologize, folks, but I got prior obligations tomorrow night, so I won't be with you. We'll see if we can get somebody else just as ravishingly looking on the mic. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Anyway, what a great game. It's my honor and privilege to call the very first game in the history of the University of Providence. And until you hear me next time, I'm Jeremy Williamson saying thank you and good night.